Okay, good to go. Right.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Before I start today's presentation, I have a question first for everyone. Can you imagine or list out one kind of sport that Team Taiwan won the gold medal in the world? If you have already know the answer, please just keep in mind. And then if you haven't know the answer, you still can get it what is the answer is. And I'll give you two hints. The first one is, there are a lot of sport on the world, in the world, and also the sport has a rank. So the world's most popular sport, the first one, expense has 3.5 billion to 4 billion. And undoubtedly, this is soccer. And the second one is the sport that I want to talk about, and it spends about like 3 billion. And this sport is especially popular in Asia. So keep guessing, and I will give you the hint too. They are the best player in Taiwan who plays this sport. I think the answer is obvious, so let's jump into this topic. I want to talk about badminton. Then why choose badminton as the sport that I want to promote? I think badminton has a three key advantages that make it very easy to promote. First of all, it's very low entry barrier. I believe that everyone have already learned this sport when you are in elementary school or in middle school. So it's especially, I think it's a familiar sport that Taiwanese have. And you can still play in the school or at home because this equipment barrier is very low. Even though you are just at your home, you just need equipment and two rackets, and you have two people, you can play this sport. And then the second one is the strong sense of achievement. When you are starting into a new sport, the most important part is you need to keep the passion and to keep the motivation. And because badminton is the sport that is easy to pick it up and to learn, so I think you can feel the improvement easily. So that's why I think badminton will give you a strong sense of achievement. And then the third one is strong social aspect. Badminton is perfect for friends, couples, or classmates, or even families, which makes it easier to make a strong connection between people and people. As you know, like badminton, at least need two people in the game. So you can make no matter the people as opponent or your teammates, you can make a strong connection between you and the others. And then this is my sales strategy. The first one is in-store trial experience. Instead of just watching those products on the wall or on the shelf, I think the most important is you need to make the customer to experience it. So the in-store trial experiences will make the customers to feel like how it works and how to do this sport. I think this is also the key point because it turns the hesitation into action. And the second part is solve decision-making difficulties. As you know, Decathlon has a lot of products, especially like when you're talking about the badminton, you have to think about like racket, the clothes, the shoes, or the bag or the balls. Many people have decision-making difficulties, especially for beginners. They don't know how to make an option, like what kind of product they need. So I think for beginners feel confused when there are so many options, it's important for someone who give you the suggestion or the recommendation. Instead of just recommending the most expensive products, I will focus on just give them the product which they are fit. Because I think for a beginner who they focus on is not, I need to buy the most expensive one. It will choose the one which is fit or suitable for them. so that they will keep trying this sport. And then the third one is, oh, sorry. And then when talking about the decathlon, you know, like there are on their website they have rackets, clothes, sports, shoes, and bags. There are so many products that you can choose. So I think a person who can recommend the one which is more suitable for you is would be the I think this action will make also a strong connection between customers and the sales. And the third one is encourage return visit. I will have some activities and competition for the current customers. When they buy this in your store, they've got the opportunity to come back to join and to participate in these activities. This is not only an activities. It's also a chance for them to come back and to see whether there are still new things for them to watch. And this could also create a long-term relationship between the customers and the decathlon. And this is a value that I think I can bring. I think I can bring I think my biggest strength is that I will pay attention to customers' needs and understand their needs and solve their problems. For a customer, the most important part is how good the product is. The point is, could you solve their problems? Could you solve their worries? So that's a strength that I think I have, and I understand that selling a new sport can feel like uncertain. So I focus on making the experience simple, welcoming, and pressure-free. And I also enjoy interacting with people and observing their needs and helping to take that first step. For me, it's not just selling a product, it's about helping someone start and continue this sport. And at Decathlon, my goal is not only to increase badminton sales, but also to have more people to discover the joy of badminton and to make it is a part in our daily life. Because when people enjoy what they do, they will keep coming back to buy the things or to watch what kind of product Decathlon offers. Because the first experience is good, so they will keep coming back. And this is not just the store, but also the sport itself. And thank you.
attention. 压力太大。It's typical。我们有一个1年级同学的，现在在投笔一选，然后就一路都停损。今天早上我看到他一个停损，我们 PPL 还没开始呢，后半段就跟着。Alright, okay. Whenever you're ready.
你真的最好。一直要拖啊，干什么？So, hello everyone. My name is Aslan. Before we start, I want you to imagine a young college student who is very skinny, he lacks self-confidence, and he doesn't know how to change. That was me 1 year ago. But today, standing right here, I'm 10 kilograms heavier. Not from pure muscle and the hard work. Standing right here, I'm not just talking about sports. I'm talking about a life-changing system. It is called fitness. I'm going to show you what it is, why we need it, and how we make people fall in love with it. So first, what is fitness? When people hear fitness, they usually think of a crazy heavy bodybuilder lifting crazy heavy weights, but that is just a stereotype. So look at the screen. This is what modern fitness looks like. It's not about being a Hulk. It's about being strong, confidence, and sculpting your body. Many girls worry that if they do the weightlifting, they'll become bulky, but that is totally nonsense. As you can see, weightlifting brings your confidence and brings your body look amazing. Fitness is just a body management. And physically, it just lets you feel the muscles, lose fat, and looks amazing. But what really matters is in your mind. When you are at the gym, your muscles are tired, but you choose to push the weight one more time. Then you build the discipline. This kind of discipline helps you to handle the stress or the troubles in your real life. When you go to the gym, you'll become stronger on the outside and tougher on the inside. So how do we start? Many beginners think that they have to go to fitness every day until it's wrong. But the formula is simple. First is consistency. You just need to go to the gym 1 to 2 times a week, and each time for 1 hour. Let your muscle feel the tension and let them rest. The next is foot tracking. So I want to show you something. It's pretty open. Just taste it. Now, many people think that eating for fitness means eating boring, tasteless food, but let me show you something. Look at these chips. They taste amazing, just like your favorite snacks. But here's the difference. Unlike regular chips, these chips packed with high protein, but little calories and fat. See? Getting enough protein doesn't have to be hard or miserable. You can still enjoy delicious food while you stay fit. It's all about balance. If you put in the right effort, you will 100% to see the result. So who is this for? The answer is everyone. But let's break it down into 3 major groups. First is students. College students, like me. Students want to build confidence, look good, and have a better social life. But they usually have the low budget and don't know where to start, so we need to help them first. The second is office workers. They sit at the desk all day, they have back pain and lots of stress. So we need to find a place that releases their stress away. Finally, we have seniors, or you mean the elderly. This is important. Older Other people like to do cardio, like walking or jogging in the park. Cardio is good, but what they really need the most is muscle training. To build the muscle, it will to protect their bones and prevent falling and stay healthy and independent. Weight training is anti-aging. So how do we get all these people into the gym? We can't just say, fitness is good, come and join us. We need some smart marketing. Here's my ideas. First is events and the sponsors. We can host a beginner boot camps at school. We can find big protein powder brands or drinks to sponsor free gifts to the students. Free stuff can bring the students in. Second is gamification. We make it as a game. We post a 30-day body challenge on the Instagram. And if you check in every day, you'll win a prize or get some discount code. The third one is partnership. We can work with healthy lunchbox stores. If you show your drink check-in, you will get a cheaper meal. The last but not least is the buddy system. Most beginners don't go to the gym because they are afraid, they're scared, or they're awkward. So we create a buddy system to let them feel safe. We will pair an experienced person with a beginner. So in that case, fitness is much more fun, more safe, and you can be socialized. So to sum up, fitness is much more than just a business. It is a powerful tool that makes people better. By focusing students to build the train, help the office workers to release their stress, and teach the senior the true value of muscle training. We can change the whole market with fun events, free sponsors, and a strong community. We can make fitness a part of everyone's daily life. In a gym, we have famous saying, the last breath is the only one that counts. Changing people's habit is very hard. It just feels like the last breath. But that's exactly where the growth happens. I've changed my life through fitness. Now, I want to ask you to join with me. Thank you.